Prince Harry and Prince William pleaded with King Charles not to marry Camilla. Prince Harry told People in 2023 that his memoir was a raw account of the good, the bad and everything in between. Prince Harry and Prince William expressed hesitation to their father, King Charles, about his wish to marry the future Queen Camilla, the Duke of Sussex wrote in his memoir Spare. King Charles and Queen Camilla are celebrating their 20th wedding anniversary on April 9th. Though Prince Harry said in his best-selling memoir that he and William were skeptical about the idea of their marriage. The Duke of Sussex, now 40, explained that he and his brother were resistant to the idea of their dad getting married following Charles' divorce from their mother, Princess Diana, in 1996 and her death in 1997. Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. Camilla Parker Bowles, as she was known then, had long been in the picture, as she and then Prince Charles had an affair that overlapped with their first marriages. Princess Diana once memorably said, "There were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded," and Harry wrote that he and William worried about the scrutiny a union would bring when Charles asked them about it. Willy and I agreed that Pa deserved better. Apologies to Teddy, the King's childhood teddy bear. Pa deserved a proper companion. That was why, when asked, Willy and I promised Pa that we'd welcome Camilla into the family, Prince Harry wrote in Spare. The only thing we asked in return was that he not marry her. You don't need to remarry, we pleaded. A wedding would cause controversy. It would incite the press. It would make the whole country, the whole world, talk about Mummy, compare Mummy and Camilla, and nobody wanted that, he wrote, referencing Diana. Least of all, Camilla. We support you, we said. We endorse Camilla, we said. Just please don't marry her. Just be together, Pa. Prince Harry said that his father didn't respond, adding that Camilla began to play the long game, a campaign aimed at marriage. More than 35 years after they first met, then Prince Charles and Camilla announced their engagement in February 2005 and tied the knot that April. The couple legally married in a civil ceremony at Windsor Guildhall, and the civil ceremony was followed by the religious blessing of a service of prayer and dedication at St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle on April 9, 2005. Prince Harry and Prince William were among a few select guests who attended both events, though their grandmother Queen Elizabeth strategically appeared at only the second. As the head of the Church of England, Queen Elizabeth felt it was inappropriate for her to attend the civil wedding of 2 people who had been divorced. Though she and Prince Philip opted out of the civil ceremony, they showed support for Charles and Camilla's marriage by attending the religious blessings. Camilla became known as the Duchess of Cornwall and eventually fulfilled Queen Elizabeth's sincere wish of being queen upon Charles' accession in September 2022. Prince Harry and William united in disliking one royal who still has frosty relationship with brothers. There is little sibling love between Prince Harry and Prince William at the moment. The 2 brothers have barely spoken in the past 4 years since the Duke of Sussex ditched royal life for the sunshine of California. And Harry's repeated attacks on the firm, not to mention serious allegations about William's behavior in his memoir Spare, have driven a further wedge between the king's children. But the pair may be on the same page when it comes to one other senior royal. Neither are, perhaps not surprisingly, massive fans of Queen Camilla. Harry has been vocal about his distrust, but William's misgivings are kept under wraps. It likely stems from his own mother, Princess Diana, famously describing Camilla as the 3rd person in her marriage to Charles. But it is also to do with his opinion on the Parker Bowles clan in general. The Prince of Wales is thought to barely tolerate his siblings-in-law, especially Camilla's son, Tom Parker Bowles. The Daily Beast's European editor Tom Sykes has previously reported that William doesn't much like Camilla, despite having made peace with his father's choices. And the same publication previously quoted a source suggesting it is best to avoid mentioning Tom around William, due to the food critic's rather louche lifestyle as a Mayfair bon vivant. In Spare, Harry revealed both he and William begged Charles not to marry Camilla, fearing she would become a wicked stepmother. And she seems to have lived up to that moniker, in Harry's eyes at least. He accused her of leaking stories about him to the press, writing, "I have complex feelings about gaining a step-parent who I thought had recently sacrificed me on her personal PR altar." Prince Harry and Meghan Markle experimenting with new brand image strategy during professional separation. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are taking a different approach to overhaul their struggling image, according to a royal commentator. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are reportedly in the midst of a professional separation, with recent reports suggesting that their work relationship is in a very bad state. In a desperate bid to get their public image back on track, the duo have opted for an experimental PR route that sees them undertake public appearances solo, according to royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams. This is obviously a new tactic. As in every brand, the Sussexes want to promote their brand as best as they can, Fitzwilliams told GB News. They have tried something that has worked with the so-called royal tours of Nigeria and Colombia. Then we have got the solo engagements, so they are experimenting. The Sussexes need to keep their profile as they can't attack the royal family at the moment. So now they have to think up new devices, he added. The pair did, however, appear in a joint video in honor of Veterans Day earlier this month, with Harry admitting the pair had been at a crossroads with work in recent weeks. In their joint video appearance, the pair discussed prioritizing children's safety online through their Archewell Foundation. It was the first time they were seen together in months. Harry had pursued the case with former Labour Deputy Leader Lord Tom Watson. The Daily Beast reports a source close to the deal saying, "Any sum being speculated on was a total sum and includes damages and costs for the two cases, Sussex and Watson, and a majority, in the region of 75%, of the total figure is provided to cover legal costs. In fact, they estimate Harry's share to be somewhere in the region of £2 million, a figure described as paltry by the media outlet's European editor Tom Sykes. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.